what used to be a doctor's house, and this is now a pretty good friend of mine's house. And I was metal detecting along, and I got a 70 signal, which could be a big gold ring, or who knows. It wasn't very deep, about 2 inches or so. And I got it out. I think I recognize an Indian. $1886. And I believe 1886 makes it my earliest US coin ever. I got an 1837 halfpenny, but it was Canadian. So, on the board with the 1800s already, not bad at all. Oh guys, am I excited. I got permission to hunt this house. Unfortunately, the owner doesn't know when it was built, but it looks pretty old, and no one lives here. And he also turned me on some other properties that will probably be in future videos. But I was going around here, I got a wheat penny, and then I got a signal. You know, it was actually like an 81 signal. It wasn't very high at all. And I opened the hole up. And that's a standing Liberty quarter. I'll try not to rub it because it actually looks to be in good shape. This is the first standing Liberty I've ever gotten with a date on it. And it looks to be 1929. So yeah, I'll clean it up, get some pictures for you. This is my 4th standing Liberty ever, and my first one with a date, so pretty excited. And I dug a wheat penny a little bit earlier, but I haven't really hit this property at all, so maybe there's a lot of good stuff in there. Kind of in the side yard of the house here. Not terribly overgrown. This is a great place. There's not a lot of junk in the ground. This is a really nice place to dig. I like it a lot. Not to mention those lilacs are really pretty. Anywho, I was digging this hole and I got a penny. The penny is 1949. But of course, you know I don't record pennies. And it looks like we got a bit of a coin spill here. I haven't looked at what it is yet. I'm going to guess it's around 49. And it's Merc. $1943. No mint mark. Not bad at all. Here's still in the front yard, and this has been very productive. It's a very good spot. And some people have asked me about depth. Of course, I use the AT Pro. And I just dug a coin that was deeper than that. So, let's see, I don't know what I have for comparison, but I mean, that's pretty deep. So, I just got a coin down there, and I must admit, I did clean it off before taking this video because I couldn't see much detail on it, and there's no use showing you a coin. I don't know what it is, right? So, this is the first Indian out of here. Actually about the 5th Indian of the year for me, and I only got one last year, so really good. Not terribly old. Again, it took me a while to recover the date. The back's a lot better than the front. But 1907. So this area has some age. Again, we don't know when the house was built, but it looks pretty old. So I'll see if I can find anything else in here. I am so excited, people. You don't even know. I've been doing this for about a year, and there's been a coin I've been looking for. Nothing terribly special, but still pretty special. And I haven't been able to find one, and I just found it. So this is the first for me. I was going along the side of this ditch here. Got a nice 82 signal. And that is a Barber dime. I've gotten 2 Barber quarters. I've never gotten a Barber dime. Looks like it's in good shape, so I guess I won't rub it too bad. But, not bad at all. 1908. Looks to be in pretty good shape, so I'll get it cleaned up and get some pictures for you. Pretty pumped right now. Who knows, maybe there's a seated. Alrighty, I'm back at this house and I just put on my ultra large coil to try to get things that are a little bit deeper. I've gotten Indian head pennies and barbers out of this area, so I'm hoping maybe there's something a little bit deeper. Some of the pennies I could barely get a hint on. And I had a decent 82 signal and had to dig for it. Now I haven't looked at it yet. It looks to be a silver dime. So who knows, maybe we'll have some luck, or maybe it's something not that interesting. Looks like a Merc. See if I can get this to focus. $1916, and I don't see a mint mark. Not bad, maybe there's some old stuff in here. This is one of my hunting grounds today. It's an old church that I've been told was used during Prohibition. I don't know for sure. As you can see, the front of it is cemented in, which I didn't know, which is kind of sad. And it seems to have some fill dirt brought in it, but we'll see what we can do. We're on the back of the church, and I got a bit of a scratchy signal, and I dug it up, and it looks like we have silver sticking out, and decent size silver too, which means this wasn't metal detected terribly severely. It is 1945 Washington. Don't think there's a mint mark. Not bad on the board for silver already. Appears like it wasn't just a quarter. We have a multiple coin spill. Maybe that's why it was so scratchy. And it looks like a multiple silver spill. That is a Rosie, 1951. And it looks like we have a nickel in there, but it was laying next to the penny, so it might take me some time to get the date. Guys, this hole is the giving tree. It looks like we got more silver down there. Looks like a Merc dime. 1941. Not bad at all. Looks like there's another penny down there too. Wheat penny. I think that's gonna be it. Oh, another penny. Wheat penny, of course. That is a good spill, a 3 silver spill, my first 3 silver spill. There's silver in the plug too. This makes it at least a 4 silver spill. I think this is a Merc dime. Yep. Well, this is about an hour away from my house, and I was afraid it might not be worth it coming here, but looks like it is. Okay, so I had a pretty high signal here, and it wasn't very deep at all. I dig it up, and it looked kind of like silver, but it's terribly, terribly worn. So I'm like, maybe it's a new quarter that hasn't had time to lose its shine. Barber quarter. Very smooth, but it's a 1904. Second Barber out of here. Whoops. New Orleans mint mark. Should mention that I'm at my old stomping grounds. This is we're just where I got the Barber quarter from. There's the metal detecting mobile. Anywho, I got a 82 signal, and I came really close to this building. Usually there's a lot of iron audio, so I just avoid it. But today I'm like, you know what? I'm desperate. I can dig through the iron audio and find the good signals. And it turns out I did. Again, not a very deep signal, and if I'm not mistaken, it is in this clod. There it is. I haven't looked at it yet, of course, but that sure looks to be a silver edge to me. Like packed on there. Looks like we got a Merc. Looks to be a pretty good shape Merc too. $1940. Don't know if there's a mint mark, but it looks to be in good shape, so I don't want to scratch it. I'll see for you at home. Got a 80 signal here, just a plain 80 signal, nothing special. And I opened it up and I saw silver in the hole. And what it appears to be is a very, very worn dime. Now, I have been guilty in the past of cherry picking and not digging penny signals, but if you don't dig your penny signals, you're gonna miss the worn dimes, which are usually the oldest dimes you get. Looks like we got a Merc. $1924. Not bad at all. I don't think it has a mint mark. That's a good dig. Well, I found some good coins here, but I'm still bummed. Summer camp starts up in a couple of days, and this is going to be off limits till the fall, so it's kind of became my home away from home, so I hate to say goodbye to it. But I suppose let's see the last coins of the summer. Going very close to the cabins here. I figured I might be able to rustle up some silver coins going close to the cabins. And it worked out. Looks like we have a Merc. No mint mark. I don't think. That is a... $44? Yep, 1944 Merc. I'll clean it up at home, get some pictures for you guys. And the other coin's pretty close to here, so I think I'll just walk instead of making another video. Looks like we got another coin. I haven't looked at the date yet. I'm pretty sure it's a Merc. I'd recognize the snout of a Merc anywhere. $1935. No mint mark. Not bad at all. The owners were nice enough to mow this area, and had a little luck since they mowed it. But just for a moment, listen to those frogs. This is the best part of metal detecting, isn't it? Nature. Anywho, I'm sure you're more interested in the coins. Well, it was about a 83 signal, and it looks like I caught it right there on the shovel. Hopefully I didn't scratch it. That sure looks silvery to me. Ooh, that is a worn dime. So if it's a worn dime, we'll hope for an early date. $19.20? I think it's 20. And no, there might be a mint mark there. Let me look at it and see what I can tell you guys. Oh, that's sad. I think there was a mint mark there, but I can't see it anymore. And it's 20 something. That's a very worn dime. I'll get closer up pictures for you in the wrap up. Before, they were nice enough to mow this area. And I believe this is a newly mowed area, not 100% sure. And I got a silver dime. So we can see the back of it here. So we can see it's a Merc, no mint mark, but we don't have a date yet. $19.36. I think that's a 36. Not bad at all. Good little Merc. Maybe that's a 37. Oh well, I'll get pictures for you. In this little fenced-in garden area, and I got a signal. It was coming up about an 80, nothing terribly high, and then it got stuck to the pinpointer, which was kind of funny. Now again, this is a newly mowed area. I actually mowed some more around here today, so this should be my hunting grounds for the next few days. I just got out of surgery, so I'm not even supposed to be metal detecting, but oh, I can't help but not metal detect. Let's see here. It looks like, let me see if I can get this to focus. 1944. I don't know if there's a mint mark. I don't think there's a mint mark, but not bad. Another Merc. This one's kind of dark. Hunting this house today. It looks to be decently old, but I don't know exactly when it was built. And I was chasing, it was actually somewhere around 84 signal, and it turned out to be a penny. But judging by the 1 cent in the wreath on the back of that penny, I won't complain too bad. 1904. Not bad at all. I'll keep seeing if I can get anything. Here at the camp, and I had an 81 signal, and sometimes that's a worn silver dime. And I looked in the hole and I had a silver edge and it wasn't reeded. And I'm like, oh, I got a really worn silver dime. And then I saw that it was empty in the middle, and I'm like, darn it, I got a washer or something like that. Well, it turns out, sterling silver St. Christopher pendant. It said sterling right there on the bottom. Not bad at all. Second St. Christopher out of here. Just a quick intro for the next clip here. I was driving down the main street in our town, and I saw a guy in front of a historic-looking home with a metal detector, and I decided to pull a U-turn and stop and talk to him for a little bit. And he seemed like a pretty cool guy. It turned out into an impromptu hunt here, and you're going to see the video from that. Keep your eyes peeled. You never know when you're going to meet other people in the hobby and perhaps get a hunting buddy.
Get the banter in, though.
Well, we better get the house first, of course. Beautiful home. Very expensive when it was built, I bet.
Yeah.
But we're going along the yard here, and we got a little bit of a deep one. And we see a bit of a silver rim poking out there. We have both the AT Pro and the E-Track out here. So hopefully combined we can find a coin, right?
Mr. Dawson found this.
You wanna?
Sure, sure. Our first silver smile in the dirt. But I'm gonna be very careful with it. We just talked about how we like to use our fingers, especially for silver.
For metal detecting.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
And it is the size of a dime. Come on, seated. It is a Merc.
Let me just focus that.
Oops.
Yep, very nice.
And let's see. No, wait. Do I just not know my dimes? Is that...
I thought I saw an X on the back, if that was the back.
Nope, it's a Merc.
Yeah. What do you do?
And I'm doing what I shouldn't do.
Oh, we all do it, don't lie.
How can you not? 1942.
42, does it have a mint mark?
That would be over.
That would be on the back at the bottom of the X. Shame on you for not knowing your coin history.
Can we swear on
YouTube? I don't think it's censored.
Alright, since it's a 42, let's see. What do you see?
I think that's the top of the X.
Oh.
I don't judge. I don't see one. Nope. So it's a 1942 plane. Not bad at all. It took long enough. I'm metal detecting next to this old bank. My father actually owns the bank in the house, and I've been getting a lot of wheat pennies and not much else.
Yeah. I'll count to 10 right now. 1.
And I was getting a bit of a high note.
3, 4, 5.
And then went down to a nickel signal.
7, 8, 9.
I'll have to clean it up to see what date it is, but it's definitely a buffalo. So that's the first decent coin out of here. That's 1919, if anyone is interested. I'm at this old house here across the street from where I got the buffalo nickel, and just dug a hole and got an old coin, but at the moment I'll show you this. I got this a little bit earlier and I figured it wasn't worth videotaping because it's just so destroyed. You can see the 1 dime on the back, and you can see where Barber should be, and the date, which is 1902, maybe 1903, but it's just, I mean, it's just destroyed. But that gave me a little more inspiration to go back here. And it looks like it paid off. Got actually what was an 80 signal, and I brought it up and it was about a 76 signal. And that is, let me try to get that there. A 1900 Indian. And if I'm not mistaken, they didn't have mint marks till 06, so not bad at all. Maybe there's some more old stuff in here. Perhaps I'll find a seated. This house today, going along the yard, lots of mason jar lids and such, but every once in a while you get something good. It's an old house, so there should be some good stuff in here, as I've already found. And we can see down in there, a little Native American print. Not bad at all. Hopefully there's some silver in here around this date.